Hi, I'm Teresa Rowe with It Works Global. Today's video is going to be about our Fat Fighter pills. They are carb blockers, and I know a lot of people don't really understand what carb blockers do, so I'm here today to show you a little demonstration of how they work to block up to 30% of the carbs after a bad fatty meal or desserts that you've had. You know, we all try to eat healthy most of the time, but sometimes you just really want to have Totino's pizza rolls or maybe even some fried chicken. If you do splurge and you have one of those kind of meals, you can take our Fat Fighters to try to block some of the carbs so that they don't absorb into your system and turn into fat. So for our little Fat Fighter demo, what we do is we take a glass and fill it with water. So this is just plain water. And then I have some oil in here, and this will demonstrate what happens after you have a fatty meal. This is the fluid that's in your stomach, and then this is like the oil. Say you've had a fatty meal. So that's the oil that's floating in there in your system, waiting to be digested. So then what I've done here is I've crushed up a couple of our Fat Fighter pills, and I'm going to put those into the water. And I'll move up here closely so you can see what it does. So I just take some of the Fat Fighter pills, and that oil's all floating on the top, as you can see. And then we take the crushed Fat Fighter pills, and say you've taken one of the Fat Fighters. So that is now floating in your system along with the oil. Now watch what that starts to do. The Fat Fighter pills will start to coat. You can see that little drop right there. It starts to coat areas of the oil, and it coats it and pulls it down to the bottom so that it can be digested through your system without being absorbed. So you can see all the little areas where the Fat Fighter pills now are coating the oil and clumping it and pulling it down to the bottom. And that's what it does inside of your stomach. So it'll pull a lot of that oil down into your stomach, coated by the pills, so it'll dissolve on through your stomach and it won't be turned into fat. See, you can see there's another, that big clump still hasn't fallen yet. There, so you can see how that's all clumping and falling down to the bottom, and that's all the fat that would have normally gone into your system, absorbed into your bloodstream, and turned into fat on your body. So it's better to have it coated and have it just digest through and eliminated through your body so that you can block up to 30% of the carbs from a bad fatty meal like pizza rolls or fried chicken. So I'm Teresa Rowe with It Works Global. If you have any questions about our Fat Fighters, they are only $23 for a month's supply, so feel free to contact me or check out my website at Anthemwrapgirls.com if you're interested. Bye.